Right, welcome back. We are back. What should we do? Right, so I've got some of these that I've not done. That's only a 20-minute. That's just calculating calories. Let's do heavy traffic. So, a commuter service to St Albans Abbey is in need of a class 350, and you're just the driver for the job. Deliver an empty coaching stock to the iconic Watford Junction station, and watch out for the late night services on the busy main line. Go on then, let's have this to break us in. For the night. Oh, way up, it's snowing, isn't it? Wow. So starting in Milton Keynes Central. Bico, evening. Sit in the driver's seat, where are we going? Right, come on, look at this at night all lit up, it looks awesome. I'm going on this train, I thought it was on this one. Because it stood facing that one when I loaded in. So we're on this one, are we? Right. He's going, right, get in, in case I'm on a timetable. So, press the battery button. Set the master key on. Press the AC button for 5 seconds. Set the pantograph up. Reverse it to forward. Lights, what are we on? Night light. And then wait for the signal to change. Let's find the wipers. Because I think I'm going to need them wipers. Some awesome updates to this. Even though they don't make a big song and dance about it. Oh, stream name. Ah, of course it does. What the... I changed it on the PS5. There's something going wrong there, Rogan. I changed it on the PS5 and it's not updating on the thing. Thanks for that, Rogan. Let me just do it quickly before we continue. Where am I going? Create a dashboard. Stream manager. Edit stream. I never even think to look at that. The only time I really look at that now is when I'm playing Motorfest. Because Motorfest never updates with the Crew Motorfest. It always says games and demos. Done. That should fix it. Right, we're done. Thanks, Rogan. Right. Go via location, Tring, platform 4. Do you like my pinned comment, Rogan? That's just for you. You know, with you would imagine this on the VR. There's no sure or certainty, should I say, that this will take advantage of a PS5 Pro, because I think it's down to whether, I don't know whether the PS5 Pro will natively start boosting games just kind of like off the cuff, so to speak, or whether they need some input from the devs to do so. But I know they've said something like over 4,500 games, including PS4 games, are going to get a boost. And they've got 50 games for definite listed for definite updates from the devs themselves that are going to take advantage of the extra horsepower in the PS5 Pro. So I think with having the with getting all of that disk drive today, that's first part of the jigsaw done. Just because I don't want to get caught with my pants down with them they seem to be getting snapped up by scalpers all over the place, because you can't get them on Amazon, you can't get them at Game, you can't get them on Very. Argos have sold out, my website was sold out, and it was only through sheer luck, or not even sheer luck, sheer curiosity, I logged on to our system at work, and we can search what stores have got stock of certain items, and I looked and I was like, Jesus Christ, the shop up 5 miles up the road's got one. So I got it secured, and I've paid, well, I would say paid the going rate, but I got my staff discount on it. So if they do a good deal on the PS5 Pro now, when they can take pre-orders, not this Thursday, next Thursday, I think it's inevitable that I'm going to get one, to be fair, because as I said, I don't want to say too much in case there's prying ears nearby, kids, etc., but it's going to kill two birds with one stone for me to bag as a Christmas present for someone else with my old unit, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think it's inevitable. You know what I'm like. Everyone knows what I'm like. You're on this yourself, are you? Been itching to get on it, but I thought, you know, get all my lad starts work tomorrow, so I've had to get a few things done in terms of making sure all the clothes that we ordered in fit, getting pick out an actual combination that he wants for tomorrow for his first day. Oh shit, I'm speeding. And then I'll, when I come off this, I'll either iron his stuff when I come off this later, or first thing in the morning when I'm getting them all ready for school and whatnot. I've done a couple on the 390. In fact, have I done two or have I just done the one? I might have just done the one on the 390. But I watched, whilst I was getting ready to go live, or just before I went live, and I was letting me dinner go down, my tea go down, I watched some of Sharky's stream back, because I was lurking around in his stream when I got home, but I was still doing some odd jobs, and he said something about the route hopping stuff, and I didn't quite catch it. So I put on the end of his stream from when I came in, because I was only in for about the last 15 to 10 minutes of his stream by the time I got home from work. And Hall with Paul asked him if he'd done the 390, and he went and checked on his scenarios, and I honestly thought I'd got scenarios missing, because his scenarios are in a different order than mine. So because of the names being in a completely different order, I thought he got more scenarios or different scenarios compared to me. So I had to pause his screen and looked at mine, and they're exactly the same. They're just listed in a different order, which is very, very odd. But he said he'd done some of that route hopping stuff. So I need, if he comes in a bit later, I need to ask him how you do that, because I don't know if you do that via on foot, going on into that route on foot or on timetable. Not sure how you do it, in all honesty. Good evening, Axel. Here he is. Axel's caved as well and had this, haven't you, Axel? To be fair as well though, Axel, if you had some money lying around in the kitty and whatnot, then pretty much a bargain, to be fair, what you get included in this. Now, when I was watching his stream back, Axel, because I think I kind of vaguely heard him mentioning, but I was in and out of the room because I was doing stuff for my lad. I think he said he went from. Let me just take some power off so I don't get caught speeding again. I think he said he got to he did Cajon Pass or San Bernardino, and he went through the portal to go to Cajon Pass, but because of the timetable that he was on, there was nothing to do when he went through there. But I'm pretty sure he went through the route hopping. He went to the other route seamlessly, pretty much seamlessly through the portal in game. But he just said the timing of it was a bit lousy because when he went through there was no services to run. And like everyone's saying, it's only going to get better on Tuesday when we start getting access to our routes, because surely all those Scottish routes are going to all interlink. I'll tell you what, this game, you know, when you're doing scenarios like this, nighttime scenarios, you know, nighttime setting, wintry conditions, you can't beat it. Get nice long runs on this West Coast Mainline as well, don't you? Oh, look at this fog that's kicked in. Where did that come from? I literally looked down at my chat screen, looked up, and I'd suddenly drove into fog. What the hell? Speaking of which, they've given out a fog warning for tomorrow morning, haven't they? Look at the lighting of the lights. Oh my god. You got Stellar Blade as well, did you? Cheeky. Pretty sure you kept that one quiet in Discord. No, it's a new route. A new route to number 5, Train to Mill 5, and Frankfurt is a new route as well for Train to Mill 5. San Bernardino is a touch-up. It's a route that already exists within Train to Mill 4, I believe, but it's had a few touch-ups and a bit of a rework in parts, extra details added, like a paint, etc. You know the drill. And all the scenarios on it are new. It's got brand new scenarios, and I know for a fact, because we discussed it with Sharky yesterday, and Sharky reminded me, I know for a fact that on the San Bernardino line on Train Sim World 4, I'd done a scenario, because he reminded me which one it was, the one with the prison break. I'd done it, and that scenario isn't listed in this yet. There's 5 or 6 scenarios listed in San Bernardino. I'm going to start calling it SB for short. And they're all new. I haven't done any of them. Cajon Pass is included with Train Sim World Deluxe, and when you look at that on my screen, you'll see that the 3 scenarios that I'd already done in Train World Sim World TSW4 on that route have come across to this. It knows I've done them 3 scenarios, so that route has been thrown in as a bit of a Brucey bonus, or for whatever reason they've done that, but it's exactly the same route. There's been no touch up on that whatsoever. The route is the same, the scenario is the same, including, or hence why, the ones that I did in TSW4 are chalked off. They're ticked off that I've done them. So when all the other routes are available to us on Tuesday and we can start downloading and importing all other routes in, I think I'll get a few more scenarios added for the SB route, including the Prison Break one, which I have done, and was quite a nice scenario, to be fair. So with the deluxe edition as well, on the Frankfurt route, I think you get the Flix train included, which is part of the deluxe edition, and on this West Coast mainline route, you get the 390 included, which isn't included in the standard version of TSW5, which annoyed some of the fans, as something always does. They always find something to whine about when something's hidden behind a paywall, or they think it's a bit naughty, and so may be, but that's their business model, isn't it? The amount of enjoyment I get out of it, to be fair, I don't care much for whining about what we get. I think when I watched a video last night before I went to sleep, I think I was watching one where he went onto the timetable section of one of the routes, and he says there's 690 services in the timetable alone. And on top of that, now you've obviously got the conductor stuff. No, all it wanted to do for me was just the PS5 version. It didn't even attempt to bring down the PS4 version, then I had to go into the downloads and start cancelling stuff off. I just hope the routes are the same on Tuesday. I might hold off getting any jumping in and getting the route straight away on Tuesday, to be fair, because you know what it's like first day. I might hold off. I'm in no rush. I'm at work anyway, so I'm in no rush. I think it would snap at this. Oh, the snow's still animated as well. I've only just noticed that. No, hang on, I'm speeding. I took Sharky's advice on what he put in chat that he'd read. I think he picked it up from the website or the forums direct, that they said to uninstall all your routes, which I did. So I went on to manage content, uninstalled every single route one by one, and all I did was left the base game installed. So I literally left TSW base game, no extra routes, no extra vehicles, nothing. And then once I'd got Train Sim World 5 installed and I'd imported my profile across, then once my profile was across from firing this up for the first time, and it gives you the option straight away of importing a profile, once that was across, I've then uninstalled TSW4. Shit, I'm going to be instantly speeding here. So just in case you didn't catch any of that because of the buffering, I uninstalled just the routes and the vehicles. I left the base game of TSW in, just until I'd fired this up, imported my profile in, and then I uninstalled TSW4. So I only left the base game installed of TSW4. All individual routes and extra vehicles, trains, whatever, all gone. One by one I had to do them under the manage content option. Not teaching you how to suck eggs or anything, but you do know that when you're on a tile on the dashboard, if you press the options or the start button, you've got an option of manage content, and that's where they did it all. I just selected the bin icon next to all the routes and I left the base game installed. Fired this up, imported profile, then deleted, continued on to delete the remainder of TSW, i.e. the base game. Done. Yeah, there's an option on PS5 of when you've got the tile of a game selected on the main thread of the dash, not in your library, but in the main thread, so i.e. the games are on the top. If you press the options button on your controller, it comes up with a menu where you can check for updates and stuff like that, and check for the install size. On there's an option for manage content. And when you click on that, it lists all the content, and you can literally uninstall stuff one by one by selecting on a bin icon. No worries, Axel, no worries. Tell me when you're back and your internet's stable, and I'll tell you. What a nice long run this is again. I love these long runs on this route. saw there was a light up ahead then, and I thought I was going to bust the red light. Because the green was obscured by another pole. Oh, sorry, knocking the mic. Dagger! Hey, up. Stick some brake on. Got 90 mile an hour speed limit coming up. I've just had some nice fog on this. It's funny because every time a new game in this saga or series gets announced, I see quite a lot of people saying like they're going to stay out of the forums because the forums get well salty. And I'd hate to be somebody who was too salty to kind of throw me toys out the pram and miss out on this. Sharky mentioned on his stream earlier he bought up that Crime Boss Rocky City game, and I think he was quite shell shocked that I hadn't played it. I don't use the safety stuff. This is the beauty of this game. You've got the casual player like me, and you've got the other players. You get some players that will use every button in the train and start using the safety stuff, and I just go for the casual approach for now. I'd be all fingers and thumbs if I was going for all the safety stuff, me. Anyway, yeah, that Crime Boss, Rocky City. Shit. Hang on. I remember seeing the trailers for that and the big cast that they've got, like Chuck Norris, Michael Madsen, Vanilla Ice, Kim Basinger, Michael Rook and all that, but it kind of completely slipped off my radar because it just wasn't floating my boat at all. But it's on PS Plus, so I've given that a go tonight, you know, I've downloaded it and I've given it a go, and I was going to upload a video to YouTube. I was in the process of recording it, and I got about 15 minutes in and I stopped and I thought there's literally no point, because it's going to be muted all over the place on YouTube, because it was just full of banger tunes. I even tried to upload a 40-second clip into Discord where Chuck Norris turns up for the first time, with John Bon Jovi's Blaze of Glory playing in the background, and it wouldn't upload without me upgrading to Nitro in Discord, even though I kept trimming it down to as you know, the smallest I could. It wouldn't upload. But yeah, I had to abandon recording because there was no point at all. And what I did play, because the speed limits are all over the shop here, up, down, up, down. What I did play has got, you know, it's got interesting ideas behind it, and it looks like it's had a campaign added, because I don't think it had a campaign when it launched. I might be wrong. I thought it was just an online co-op shooter when it launched. And it now seems to have a full-blown campaign, which has roguelite elements to it, depending on what characters you play as. And it's visually a very good-looking game as well. But I got the general idea that when it launched, everybody was generally saying that I think the budget's been blown on the likenesses and the involvement of the actors, complete with voice work as well. And now I've played it, probably the soundtrack as well. Set your reverse at oh god. Tricky in the dark, innit? I can't move it. I have to do it with the D-pad. Master key. God, the wind outside. It's so atmospheric. I'm not rolling, am I? No. Listen to that wind outside. This is quite spooky, this. So you've got a torch, remember, which you can use in the conductor mode, but as I've clearly stated, you can use it when you're in driver mode as well, which is right on the D-pad for the torch. Oh, we're going to have the torch on a minute because I haven't got no lights on in here. When I sit down, yeah, I thought the torch would go off. Cab lights, there you go. That light. Set the wipers on as well, shall we? Where are the wipers gone? So I can see. I've got that far to go, so may as well roll in. I'm trying to think now, was somebody saying in Discord, was it Brian who said in Discord that if you've got the aggregates pack for this game, then you're going to be able to do like some freight on this route? I might have to look at that, you know, because I did get one of them packs. I can't remember which one though. This is bugged for me tonight because I can't interact with the reverser. There you go. What's going on here? Why is it being dead slow at reacting? Gold. I know Hall with Paul was inquiring about the platinums on this, the platinum medals on this earlier on, and I think I agree with Sharky that they seem a bit out of reach at the minute for me. The difference in what you need to earn, it's crazy. So that's another scenario done. I don't think Axel's back yet, is he? Unless he's come back and he's lurking. Hang on, go back a minute. Yeah, look at that, 690 timetable services on the West Coast Mainline. Madness. I thought Virgin was better than that. That almost sounds like dial-up performance. Or standard bloody like BT broadband 76 megabyte rather than the fibre stuff Virgin do. Tempted to have a stab at this. Torrential rain has caused a landslide in the cut over onto the UP lines, avoiding traffic to make it to the destination. That said though, does it show you on the timetables if there's channel hopping? Not channel hopping, route hopping. You've got conductor services there though. See, what mine seem to be in a right weird order, don't they? The way they are, like part 2. So okay, where's part 1 to that? Why aren't they like above one another or next to each other? Strange. So drive a class. So I have only done one 390. So drive a class 390 from Wembley sidings to London Euston, where you will change ends, disable the tilting mechanism, and drive to Milton Keynes Central at non-EPS speeds. Sounds interesting. Go on then, let's have a go. Then I might move on to Frankfurt and then SB route after. Pend Nolino. Good morning. Today we will test the Class 90 with its tilt mechanism isolated from London Euston to Glasgow Central for timetabling purposes. Please start the unit at Wembley Yard and prepare to depart for London Euston. You have to read them quick, because there you go, they vanish quick. So start the train. Press and hold the train auxiliaries set button for 5 seconds. Can I do that from here? Yeah. Set the master key to on. Set the reversers forward. Serial lighting today running. And apply some power and get moving. That's Wembley. Could get a shot of that, I'm afraid. Never figure this out. Trying to make it so the train is in focus and the background isn't. Let's see. I've got a red light coming up here by the looks of it. You played it. Have you not played it before? Even though you've had it for ages on that Humble Bumble stuff you got. Is this the first time you're really getting into it? Then is it? Oh right, okay. I thought you'd had little dips in and out of it, but not like got hooked by it as of yet. I love it, I do. I think it's very, very slowly turning into my desert island game, you know. Always said things like SnowRunner or Farm Simulator, my desert island game. I could quite happily throw this on the pile as well. Big boy, good evening. It's kind of a shame they gave up on that on console. They didn't have to keep it up to date with everything they're doing on PC, but updates to make the game look nicer wouldn't have gone amiss. When I went back on it the other week, when I said to you that I was on it on the PS5, I don't know, I just, you know, sometimes they say, oh, when you haven't been on a game for a while, it looks better. I hadn't been on that for a while, and it didn't look that great to me. But I was on the PS5 version of it, remember, so obviously console versions have been kind of not killed off as such, but they're not updating them, are they? And giving them a lick of paint and any more TLC, let's say. Tilting train, maximum speed 140, 11 car train set. Look at these speed limits coming up here, 75, 30, 75, 30, then 110. There's absolutely no point getting up to 75 mile an hour, is there? With this 75 mile limit coming up in a minute, there's no point even making my way towards it. Here he is, man of the hour, Sharky, how are you? I said earlier on, Sharky, I was watching some of the end of your stream back earlier on, pretty much from the point when I got in your stream, when I got home from work, because I think there was only about 15 minutes worth of footage to watch, and I know you were talking about various things. We had a discussion about that crime boss, Rocky City, and then I was in and out of the room getting my lad's stuff ready for work tomorrow because he starts work tomorrow, and you said something about route hopping, so I've watched the stream back to figure that out. But and I know you say you did it between SB and Cajon Pass, but I don't know whether you do that on timetable. Do you do it on timetables or free roam for the route hopping stuff? Endgame. What a film that was on the cinema. I went and watched that on the cinema with my lad, and there was moments where the whole cinema kind of like cheered, and it was just something special. That was. Felt good to be part of it, sitting there with my lad. But the ending broke me. Yeah, there was quite a few moments of, yeah, can't believe that, you know. But then the ending absolutely demolished me. Me and my lad sitting there, heads leaning into each other. So when I finish a run, select a free room, then go to the point on the map that way. Ah, okay, got you. So is that on scenarios as well? When you finish the scenario, go to free run rather than next scenario. I won't mention anything directly in case there's still people that exist in the world that have never seen Endgame. So I won't make any direct references to what goes down, but my god. What a film. And do you know what, to this day, other than in my personal opinion, in terms of the spectacle on screen and the general cheering and stuff, they've never bettered Endgame until I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. You've only tried it from Timetable. Okay, I'll give it a go at some point tonight. In my opinion, since Endgame, since that whole Infinity Saga stuff ended, that they've struggled to even get anywhere near replicating another story arc or chain like that. And I know things aren't helped by the fact that the whole Kang thing has gone pear-shaped because of Jonathan Major's court case or getting charged or locked up or whatever. That doesn't help matters, but even still, I still don't think with the Kang stuff, even if the Kang stuff was still on the table, I still don't think they were going to get anywhere near what they achieved with the old Infinity Saga and the slow and steady build up and the crossovers and the end credit sequences from the films and the post credit sequences from all the different films that tease the next film and so on. It was just an incredible feat of movie making for me, the way they did all that and set it up and went along with it. Do you know what? I feel guilty now for this, but actually the third Tom Holland Spider-Man film got close to giving me the joy that Endgame gave me. Shit, I'm speeding big time here. Shit. And I tell you what films are worth a watch. I don't know if you all like these, Sharky, because I think you said something in your stream earlier on about animated stuff, but the animated Spider-Man stuff. Hang on. What is it?
It's a little moth. A little tiny moth.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, me, I flicked it like that.
You flick it at me? You muppet. Freaking hell. Do you know I don't like moths? Because I'm a right fairy when it comes to little things that flutter around me and she's flicking moths at me.
I flicked it off me and it like went over to you.
Yeah. My God. Yeah, before I resume, the Spider-Man films, the Into the Spider-Verse stuff, incredible films because the art style in them, the way they've been done like a comic book, absolutely brilliant. The problem is at the moment with them films is that the second film came out, I think it was supposed to be one film, one big film, they divided it into two, they were making them back to back, they were supposed to release within, I think, 6 months one another, and the third one has been was delayed indefinitely, and I've not heard anything about it since. And the second film is really good, but without that third film, it's only half a film. And it's a shame because it's amazing, but it's literally because of the way that it ends, it's half a film. But it's stunning. Vam, good evening, how are you? But they're incredible. The art, the artwork in them, the animation is just unbelievable. So creative the way they've done it. but it's like a really slow burn, the second film is. And then there's an awesome action sequence in it, and then it kind of just ends and sets up for the next film, and you're like, what the and without that next film, which is currently in limbo, it's just it's I don't know, it's missing a conclusion. So right, shut down this cab, change ends, and prepare for our journey northbound on the downfasts. Plenty of traffic this morning as well. So what we're doing here, right? Let's follow the instructions. So tail, power handle to off. Pan down button. And then change ends. What? So where's the platform? This end, innit? Have you seen this step? Look at the step, how it goes in. Brilliant. No worries, Axel. No worries. Good to have you back. So, do you still need those? Do you still need that? Those tips. By the way, Axel. Let me just pause. So yeah, I deleted all my routes for 4. This was all off the back of the advice Sharky gave in Discord. So I deleted all the routes, and I just left the base game installed. Then once I purchased this, I fired this up. You pretty much immediately get a prompt to import your profile from all the other games, as it's accumulated as such across the games. Once that's imported in, and I've fired up this game, the very next opportunity I got, I uninstalled the base game of TSW4 then, so it was all gone. Literally all gone. So you might get a blue screen here in a minute, so just bear with. You're going to get a blue screen. So on the dashboard, Axel, just in case, and again, I'm not telling you how to suck eggs or teaching you how to suck eggs here. On the main dashboard of the PS5, give me a second while I upload these photos into Discord for Axel. When you press the options button, I'm going to put these in the TSW thread. When you press the options button, you get an option come up with a drop-down menu that says manage game content. So when you click on that, it lists all your content for the game, and you can individually remove them one by one. I've just put the photos in Discord. And that's how I uninstalled the roots first, therefore just leaving the TSW4 base game until the file was imported in. My profile, sorry, was imported in. And then once I'd done that, I've then got rid of the base game completely. And then on Tuesday, all our then routes that we have deleted will come across to this. Because if I go across, if I was on the main menu of this game now and I went across to the store, you wouldn't see it on stream, but I get a thing come up on screen saying the store isn't available right now because the game isn't officially out for everyone. But you get a kind of like a prompt on screen saying no content found or store not available, something along those lines. On Tuesday, all the routes will be there. But like I said earlier on in the stream, I might hold off. I might not rush in and get them. I might give it a day to settle down just in case. I'm in no rush. I'm at work Tuesday anyway, but Thursday might be a bit chaotic and it might have issues. I don't know. So I might wait for all the dust to settle. So set the permanent tilt isolation to isolate. Master key on. So this won't tilt now, will it? For the rest of this routine, I think it said in the scenario description. No, it's fine, Axel. It's fine. There's not. I don't think there's a lot of people that know about that thing on the PlayStation dashboard about the pressing the options button and selecting your manage content stuff and selecting it individually and being able to uninstall stuff. So wait for 4 minutes. What streamers have you been watching today then, big boy? You've been watching the professionals at it, that's what it is. You're here with the noobs now who know nothing. Are just winging it. So, I mean, objective complete. Well, we will now head north as far as Milton Keynes, where we are booked for a short rest stop before continuing towards Glasgow Central. Said waiting for 4 minutes. I was just about to hop off the train then and see if there was any collectible stuff I could do. So apply power and get going. 44-mile run here? Jesus. Oh, what the? I'm blaming the wife for that. I'm blaming the wife because she's like, look at this on my phone. What was it? Seeing as I failed now. Right, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna start again. Sorry. I'm stuck on here, oh my god. Right, we'll try again, shall we? I was looking forward to that 44-mile run as well. I can't remember if this red light up ahead changes in time, or whether I've got to stop here. I haven't got that at all. What Axel's saying there, what Axel is saying there, I haven't got that. The only routes I've got showing up in this game are the ones that come with the base game. Until I re-download those routes on Tuesday, I've got no more routes showing. Ah, okay. Okay, got you. See, I think I deleted mine before I downloaded and bought this. That's why. I think I did them first. And there's Wembley fading in the distance. Wembley Arch. Got these weird speed limits coming up again here, but like I said earlier, there's no point trying to get to 75, then back down to 30, then 75, then 30. May as well wait until I'm through them and then I can bust out the 110. Yeah, and I've discussed this at the beginning of my stream. I said at the beginning of my stream, or towards the beginning of my stream before you came in, about every time a new version of this comes out, the forums are just full of salt. And I just don't get it, because, you know, you want to take that approach, and when you've invested years in it, and then suddenly you just want to develop a like for salt, and a taste for salt, and miss out on what this has to offer and brings to the table different, then you're and their loss, I say. And that'd be the end of it. Yeah. I don't remember this amount of volumetric fog when I did this the first time. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'd have to watch the stream back, but I don't remember there being this mist on the line. Yeah, I can open up the tanks now. Let's go. I don't know on that one. We haven't got a release date for the Welsh one, have we? The Welsh route that Steam is quite excited for. Well, I don't know about the Carlisle one. Even that horn sounds premium on this. Everything about this feels premium to me. It's like a step up. I've not seen AC for a while. Have you been in touch with AC? Is he a bit, is he struggling with his eye? Or eyes? Because I know he'll be itching to get on this, won't he? But is he a bit, has he got to watch out because of his eyes at the minute? Okay, okay. Understandable, to be fair, because I got nothing, nothing compared to him, but just the smallest fraction of one of your key senses like that hindering you or playing up. It's got to mess with your head a little bit. I had to slam the brakes on then get it down to 80, so I thought I'd leave the brakes on, get it down to 55 as I've got that approaching. And then I've got a 50 as well, so I'll get through these and then I might be opening the valves again. Yeah, when that's your, you know, when that's your passion and that's like, that's where you invest your time. And where you prefer to invest your time rather than getting out on the piss all the time. It's a bit sad, isn't it? It's a bit of a shame. Look at the light has come out of there. I did not have this mist when I did this scenario the first time. No way did I have that bright light like that in this mist. I'm gonna have to watch the stream back to clarify that, but I don't remember this. Excuse me. That fabled him last night. I know you were knackered. I could tell you were knackered because you weren't very chatty. And to be fair, I was on late. I was on really late. But it's the kind of game that things get pretty out of control and hectic very fast. Yeah, that crane was as clear as day when I did this scenario on that first attempt. I've definitely got some dynamic weather going on here, like you say. Which is awesome, to be fair. It adds a whole new layer to it. Doesn't make it feel like the same either. Like I'm retreading old ground so soon because I've just failed that last attempt. I'm trying to think realistically though how we do multiplayer in this Rogan. In terms of, would it just be a case of we're just passing on the tracks, or thinking something maybe like multi-hauls of freight and exchanging? No worries, Sharky, no worries, bud. Like, multiplayer on freight would be interesting. There's a lot of people online, you know, saying that that conductor mode feels unfinished. And I had a go of it on stream yesterday before I went off, and I don't know, it was an interesting concept, but I just felt like there was something missing. Can't quite put my finger on it. What didn't help is that I couldn't figure out a way of putting the lights on in the carriages. And I've still not got round to watching Tintin's video, to be fair. Because he does it. He figures it out, but I think he does it on the screen in the cab. So he practically sits on the driver's knee. Oh yeah, but that'd be yeah. I see what you're saying there. Yeah, conductor mode. Yeah, that'd be an interesting concept. I love how this step goes in. There's a defib machine there. I'm not on the clock. I'm on you. Cha-ching. Missed that last time. It's a fog here, wow. Oh, ran past the door again, did that before. Right, let's not blow this time, eh? And then wait 4 minutes. Which I don't think I did last time. That might have been why I... Because it told me to apply power, but then also told me to wait 4 minutes. There was no way 4 minutes had gone past from when I got prompted to do my next thing. Ah, there's the phone, in case I need it. Because of the fog, I can only just about make out Telecom Tower there, where my pointer is. So wait for a signal change then. So, I mean, good thing with the PS5 pad is I look down at it and it's glowing up red. So I know when that's going to change. If I couldn't see that through the fog. I mean, I can. It looks like it's clearing up now, to be fair. A little bit.
Welcome back to the channel.
Let's go. 44-mile run. Gotta love it. Oh, Rogan. I was watching a video last night. I need to put it in Discord. A guy reviewing Test Drive. My God, I was laughing. I was crying. I need to dig it out and put it in Discord. Welcome back, Sharky. Yeah, I've watched him before. He's a Geordie guy, I think. He's from that neck of the woods. He's got a Geordie accent, and so he's definitely from up that neck of the woods, like the northeast. And he was reviewing Test Drive, and he started off with like the 3 good points. It's got better visuals than Test Drive 1 and 2. It's got better handling than Test Drive 1 and 2. And he said something else, and then from that moment on, once he'd named that, he was like, but it was just. I'd have to put it in Discord so you can watch it. It was hilarious. It just then started reading off the other things that Test Drive had. The Test Drive 1 and 2 had, that this game hasn't, so it's nothing essentially like a Test Drive game at all. It's just an open world racer, and not in any way sharing any DNA with the Test Drive game. I can't remember. I don't know with that one, Axel. Then, other than maybe if you did it in a different order than what I did, if you installed TSW5 before you'd uninstalled TSW4, I'm not 100% sure on that one. Bloody hell, that bright light has come out of there. Oh, because this red light changes. Because at the speed I'm going now, I'm buggered if I try to stop this. With this weight behind me. Please change. Yes. When you're hitting these kind of speeds, does anybody get a little bit anxious about the loss of control of something so big and heavy? There you go, look at that. No, not even that. Smack me in the face. I'll open this one. Got some of that cold air in. Everything, Axel. Everything. It's that scenario of losing focus, not paying attention to what's coming up, and suddenly needing to drop down from 125 mile an hour to 25 mile an hour. Because how many carriages have I got on this thing? I'm sure you said it was 12. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Sharky, by the way, I know Digital Foundry aren't our favourite people, but with their quite geeky knowledge that they have, they've had to do a lot of shutting down of morons at the moment who are trying to make out that you can buy or build a PC for roughly the same price as the PS5 Pro, and it could be a lot faster and a lot better, and they've had to kind of shut it down and correct them on a few technical aspects of things that the PS5's offering that no other platform can yet. That thing I saw on social media yesterday with that guy, where he was saying that you don't need RAM in a PC. Oh my god. And this guy is on YouTube and has thousands, if not millions, of followers and subscribers on YouTube. He's an absolute clown. I see millions and millions of people all over the world going, what? I don't need RAM in PC. About 50 quid's worth of RAM here at CEX. Right, come on, get it out, let's get it up there. This bloke on Twitter here says, don't need RAM for my PC. Get it out. He is up Xbox's arse, very much so. He's an absolute dick. And he's the guy who blatantly lied about playing Redfall on Xbox Series X, and it was punchy, it was snappy, it was fast, and it was 60 frames a second, and then he got caught out blatantly lying. He never even got to play it on Xbox. When he got flown to LA to play it, they all played it on PCs, and then he was the one dickhead who, once he got home, reported on it on his YouTube channel and said, oh, I played it on Xbox Series X. Lying twat. Sorry, language. Yeah, this is what Digital Foundry was saying, and this PSSR, whatever it's called as well, that's upscaling stuff, or going to be upscaling stuff. That's why they were, like, Digital Foundry were needing to shut them down, because criticise them as we do for some of the stuff they do with all this bloody zooming in by 1000% and stuff. They are geeks, and they do know what they're talking about when it comes to stuff like that, and they are PC snobs themselves. And yet they're the first to admit that, you know, you can't build a PC to be as good as the PS5 for 800 quid. Or 700 quid or whatever. But it's a completely different beast anyway, in my opinion. As we've said multiple times, I just love turning the thing on, putting a disc in, or starting a game End of. Bang. Oof. There's another guy who's very Xbox centric, and the Digital Foundry guy is explaining everything to him, and on social media the camera zooms into his face as he's explaining it, and you can just see the soul being sucked out of his body. My God, where's my sunglasses? With all that said, I'm really looking forward to Flight Sim in November. And haven't you said something that they've built it and optimised it for consoles this time around, Sharky, as well? There's a lot of people saying that now they've done all the getting out of the aircraft and walking around on foot stuff on that game, that it's been gamified, is the term they've used, and had a teeny weeny bit of the sim taken out of it, and it's been gamified. Because hasn't it got things like scenarios built in as well, like if you're in the chopper you can do rescue missions and shit. I think, to be fair, I think it was just the snobs who don't like sims, who don't like simulators, that were finally saying I might give it a chance now. Now it looks like it's actually turned into a game rather than a sim. Just because they can do something and not play something at their own leisure and pleasure like we could, where you could literally pick anywhere in the world and just go and just absorb it in and take it all in. because I've had that drive today as well, Sharky, I've got a little bit more serious and paid a little bit more attention to PS5 Pro in terms of actually paying attention to what ports it's got on it. And they're only giving us on the Pro. They're only giving us one old style USB-A port. It's got 3 USB-C ports instead, 2 on the front, 1 on the back, and then only 1 USB-A port on the back. Which initially I thought, oh, that'll be a problem for my external drive. Well, not necessarily a problem for my external drive, but I'd need my external drive to go in that one port. But then that doesn't leave me with a free port for my headset dongle. But then I've got an A to USB-C adapter here that I bought in a twin pack a month or so ago when I bought that phone, or when I had that phone. So I should be alright. Oh, give that a go, Axel. Weren't you curious to give that a go to see if it was how it compared to that MotoGP? I haven't played that MotoGP for ages, you know. Still got that here and I've not touched it for ages. This fog's insane. Bit of moisture build up on the window as well there, look. There is, isn't there? You'll have to leave them on, I think. Yeah, so watch me braking distance as well here when I come to a stop, because of the track being a bit moist and slippy. What a run this has been. Awesome. That's something I noticed earlier on, and again, when I went back to watch your VOD, the last 15 to 10 minutes of your VOD from when I got home from work and I was in your chat, is that your scenarios on the West Coast Mainline are listed in a different order to mine. So at first glance, I thought you'd got different scenarios to me, or more scenarios to me. but we've both got exactly the same. We've both got 8 scenarios, but yours are listed in a different order. When Hall with Paul asked you if you'd done a scenario on the 390 and you said yes you had, yours scenario that you had done was at the top, whereas on mine it's third from the bottom, and it just put me off. And I'm like, has he got different scenarios than me? Have I not installed something? Have I got something missing? Is there a sort option? I couldn't see the sort option. I'll have to have a look when I've done this. When I finish the scenario, I'll have a look. As the really? I'll tell you what, they're determined to take him out before November, you know. I saw something online the other night where there was something being said in relation to the fact that certain parties or something in America were going to pretty much trigger something happening in Russia that was going to trigger World War III, because they needed World War III to start to be a massive distraction to stop him getting in power in November. Honest to God, I saw it online the other day and I was like, what the hell is the world coming to? Yeah. Yeah. It would have to be a decisive snap as well, just to clear out the clutter of the people that don't contribute anything or bring anything to the table in the world or society. I'm going to have to 5.4 miles west. I'm going to have to consider. I know it's not telling me to yet, but I'm going to have to consider bringing off the speed soon. I think the track is going to be quite greasy. Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe I potentially want my PS5 Pro first. At least try it once. I wonder if there'll be any kind of significant update to the dashboard for the PS5 Pro. or whether it literally just be a turn it on or be exactly the same in pretty much every shape or form. I hope the setup's as easy as it was on the PS5, where you literally just scan a QR code and it logs you in. Pretty sure I scanned a QR code on my phone and it just literally, there you go, bang, all your accounts are in and all your games are in. And my external drive as well, the USB external drive that I had on my PS4, I literally unplugged that from my PS4, plugged that into the PS5, and it recognised it straight away, and all my games are there. All my PS4 games are there, ready to play. Right, let's start easing off. It isn't telling me to, but there's a red light up there that isn't changing quick enough for my liking. And I've only got 1.6 miles left anyway, so that red light could essentially be the end of my route. It's changed now, so I'm gonna let me roll in. I think that blue line on the top right is going to be the end of the route. Not been on the clock for this though, have I, in any way for a schedule? And I can't for the life of me remember now how long this scenario was penciled in for. I think it was an hour. What time did I start? Let's have a look. So I started at 7:30, so I'm probably going to end at 8:30. So that will be the hour then. I've probably left this too late, you know. Or have I? No, the brakes are pretty good on this. The brakes are alright, you know. The brakes are feeling pretty damn good here, considering. There we go, wait a moment. Great work. After a brief stop, the stream will continue onwards to Glasgow Central. Let's see how you did. Let's have a look. Oh, nice run that was. And again, gold. I noticed in your stream you were saying to Paul about the platinum seeming a bit out of reach. I quite feel the same as well. They do really feel like there's a massive step up of extra points you need to get, and I don't know where they're going to come from. So I haven't got the option to free roam here, so free roam must just be timetables. It only gives me the option of next scenario, replay scenario, or main, so must be timetables for free roam. Cheers, Sharky. So, yeah, let's go back into the routes, and if I go to, see, West Coast mainline scenarios, Have we got an option to sort? I can't see an option to sort, and look, they're in different order. My first 390 route is down there, third from bottom. On yours, it was up here, and it threw me. Completely threw me. So that was only that was a that. It was an hour. Sorry, it was an hour. It was an hour run. So I think I did that under the hour as well. So I've only got 2 more scenarios due in the West Coast Main Line. But I think as Briar said something in your chat, in your Discord about if we've got the aggregates pack, there's going to be extra stuff in this. I'm sure he's mentioned something about the aggregates pack in Discord. Because when Tuesday comes, this is going to flesh out a bit more in terms of what we can do. I'm going to have a go at Frankfurt now, because I've only done one scenario in Frankfurt. So I've only done the first one, which is in the Flix train. I tried doing one of these the other night, I think. Which I think was this one, and the train kept failing. And at one point, the train failed. And, not failed, sorry, I got it up and running again, fixed the fault, and then set off. And then I'd got a red light coming up and I couldn't stop, my brakes were broke. Because of the fault of the train, so that's a tricky one to master. I think it's that checker train. But I think I'm going to run. A DB veteran has been found with a fault up ahead and needs your help. Let's try. I'm going to try this one, you know. Test train. How long have we been streaming now? 2 hours 12. So I've got time. We're at real time in the world. Yeah, we're alright. We'll try this then. So this test train. What was that on the right hand side of the screen then saying sitting and driver mode? What's that about? Welcome to Fuwede. Ahead of the Veteran being used for passenger service on the line, you have been asked to perform a test run of the route to look for any snags. Have I got the lights and stuff on? Signal lights. High beams dimmed. Well, it's on signal lights then, and we'll just get some power and get going, eh? Look at the reflections though. Not even proper ray tracing, is it? I think it's just screen space, isn't it? It looks awesome. Even saw the reflection of that train in that then. You have to get used to the different vehicles, don't you? The braking distances and all sorts. So contact the signaller to access the carriages. Proceed at restricted speed. Everything for me on this, like the interior cockpits here and the external views, everything just seems to have that little bit of extra sharpness for me. Coming in too hot here, I think. Oh, got away with that. I was going to want to get me closer, damn it. Okay. Welcome back, Axel. Oh, it's on the window instead of the door. Door. So shut down this cab and get ready to drive to Frankfurt Sud. And then head over to the other cab when it. Oh, 54 miles I've got here. Another dead long run. That's a horn up there as well. What the hell? Oh, speeding. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I am. I swear to God, this is running better than it ever has. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to do the window. Do you know what I've not used much of on this game so far as well? Other than a couple of occasions where it actually wanted me to, is the map. Look how long that is, wow. Where's my finishing point? All the way down? Oh wow. That's insane. Got donut here as well, and I don't get tucked into it. You know me, I'll start getting tucked into, get all sticky chocolate fingers and need to get my hands back on the control pad. We've got some red light come out of nowhere. On Astrobot, I don't know if you saw my comment in your chat the other night when you were saying that what was that planet you said you got to? Ghouls and something. Ghouls and goblins or something or other you said. I've got to one, I won't give too much away, but I got to one that was casino themed. Ghouls and Bots, that's the one you said, yeah. One I've been on is casino themed. I won't say anything more than that, just wait till you get there if you've not done so already. The gadget that you get there. What's CIFA? I've not got involved in CIFA and stuff, I haven't. What is CIFA? I'm going to have to watch one of your streams one day when you get involved and deep down and dirty and all the CIFA stuff. Axel, no problem at all, buddy. Take it easy and I'll catch you next time. I should be streaming tomorrow, Axel, if you get a chance to lurk. Lurk and work, I should be streaming in the morning. Get your eyes off my donut cat. It's mine. No. You know, it's a lengthy tunnel, isn't it, this? Oh. I think that's just glitched. That looked like I was coming out of the tunnel and I'm suddenly not. What the hell went on there? There we go, now I'm out. Oh shit. Yeah, I've still got 40 miles to go. Sliding downhill now. When it's in like B, when it says there B 3%. So can you use that instead of using the main brake? If you just need to kind of taper the speed a bit. We can turn the hood off, Rogan. pretty sure if I hold down the options or start button, there you go, yeah. Turn the hood off. Then hold it down to bring it back on. I think I came across it by accident, you know. And then if we hold the touchpad down, we get the like the schedule pop up, so you can figure out when you started and what's up next. Right, do I risk trying to throw this donut down my neck? I'm gonna have sticky fingers. I'll get chocolate all over my white shiny pad. What a long drive this one is. Shit, missed that game past. Even though Rogan's had this for ages, Sharky, I think he's only discovering tonight how good it is. Because he bought that Humble Bumble pack and he's not touched it. So you've had 3 and 4 all this time and you've never touched them? You're worse than me. Mind you, I play everything I buy, even if it's only for 5 minutes. Sometimes. There's still a few things, by the way, as well. that definitively need confirming about this PS5 Pro. Because I saw mumblings of it having a revised DualSense with a longer battery life, but then I watched the CNET video on YouTube in full today because CNET were invited to a test room, and they say that the DualSense is exactly the same. Because CNET got invited into a room where they had loads of different size TVs turned on, with PS5 Pros and PS5 standards plugged in, and they were doing comparisons, but they weren't allowed to film or get any direct feed from the games. So you kind of get them where they're playing them, and you've got the screen in front of them, but it's kind of through depth of field, it's out of focus. But the guy who did the video on CNET was allowed to share his thoughts, so to speak, in terms of how the different games performed. So he got like, I think he said he got Gran Turismo 7 running at 8K, then he had it running at 4K with ray tracing on at 60 frames, so you got reflection in the cars, and he said it looked awesome. Gran Turismo 7 with the ray tracing on. So I think we're going to start getting drip fed a lot of stuff, I do, over the coming weeks, of other things that they may be kept under wraps that might surprise us. About it being a revised controller, Rogan, yeah. Having a slightly better version 2 or something, about having a longer battery life. I mean, I know I think the M2 drive that I've got inside mine has been confirmed to work with the PS5 Pro. I'm just concerned about the size of my heatsink, because the heatsink on mine is quite a chunky bastard, to be fair. So how long was this supposed to be? I can't remember. So what time did I set off? 5 o'clock, so 34 minutes so far. Sure, this was only supposed to be, was there supposed to be an hour run? Oh yeah, snow run on this. Hey up, what's going on there? Got a 124 mile an hour limit coming up. Be nice to do passenger runs on this one, rather than this test run that I'm doing. plane in the sky there as well. Oh, frame rate's taking a hit here. Getting into this built up area. I can't go to external view. Yeah, Mum will do it. Well, can't switch to external view. No, want to go? Tell you what, try this. Nope. I think he had it last night, you know, or yesterday in the day, but it self-rectified itself after a while and I could just flick. Let me try go into photo mode. I want to go back in the game. Let's see if it snaps it out of it. No. .8 miles left. I had that Fabledom, by the way, lock up on me last night. I think you'd gone anyway, but it locked up on me, so I had to kill the stream. Because obviously when you shut the game down, it kills the stream. I don't think it's worth me getting all the way back up to 93 mile an hour. Might get up to the 87. You still got another week off work as well? Are you planning any daytime streams with you being off, or are you still keeping them to the evenings? I almost wasn't paying attention then, you know. And have I blown this at the last minute? I think I might have done, you know. After all that time, am I going to fluff it? Nope, I've got away with it. My God, I thought I'd blown that then. And how long have I been running? 52 minutes? My God. Mass, good evening, buddy. How are you? Hope you're well. Another gold in the bag there. Look at the state of that chart over there, that graph. Jesus. Right, let's do one more short one before I wind it in for the night. Let's do another short one. See what we've got. I can either try timetable or any of these short-ish. I failed that one yesterday, didn't I? And the crazy thing is, right, hang on. No, which one did I do? Which one did I try yesterday? Rescue at the Ranch. So it's penciled in for 40 to be a 40-minute run. I'm pretty sure when I failed that yesterday, I was 1 hour 21 minutes into it, and I failed it by running a red light because I wasn't paying attention. As is always the case, if you don't pay attention in this game, sometimes it can be the failure of you. So prepare a train in the depot before bringing it in. I'm gonna try. Do you know what I'm gonna try? Actually, no, I'm gonna try a timetable rather than a thingy because I want to have a look at this. What's the difference between these two, by the way? Anybody got any clue what that's all about? Is that just literally the timetables are different? That's all week. That's a weekend. Very, very strange. Let's try it in this. Nightingale? What the hell's Nightingale? Another survival game? Gotta be. Gotta be another survival game. So these times here, just to be clear, this is where I'm going to show my noobs. Where it says 8:10, there, is that the time of day that I'm doing it in? And the 33 next to it is the length of the timetable that I'm doing. Am I right in saying that? Yeah, okay. So if I want to try this thingy here, this route hopping stuff, do I need to make sure that I finish at San Benito downtown? Is there a particular station I need to be finishing at to try the route hopping stuff? You wouldn't think I'd played this game for all these years and I still didn't know, I still wasn't 100% sure on the differences between them times there, would you? Such a noob. What threw me with this the other day is when I was looking at one of them, there was one of them that was about 2 minutes long and I'm like, what's the point of that? Just spawn on foot at so if I'd say that one there, spawn on foot. Or do I need to do it on foot rather than picking a timetable? Downtown. Let's try this. Is that it there, that funny symbol? Let's have a look. Now let this spawn in, whatever's happening here, let it all spawn in. It'll never come to console though, Mass. If it's not on console already, it'll never come to console. I don't think I've done that right. That doesn't seem right. I'm going from San Benito to San Benito. If that read right, then I don't think I've done it right. Have I done that right, have I? I don't know. But then when you get here, you've got to hope there's something coming in that you can take control of. Because the whole idea of a free roam, isn't it, is that if there was a train, say there was a train sitting here, I could literally get on board and I could take control. Gives you the option of taking control. So this is Cajon Pass that I'm at now, is it? Let's have a look. Yeah, oh yeah, it is, So they aren't. There's a train moving. The service is moving there. Jesus Christ! Look at that. That for a windy bit. That might be the one I did where you have to go through them flames. That's an awesome scenario. That. So let me have a look down the track here to see if there's anything potentially coming in. I wonder if that will make its way in. Or could I essentially walk down to that? And then take control of it if it's a running service. So I've got no way of fast travelling to that, so I'd have to walk it. And that's a fair road walk, that. Can't get over that though. Said. Not jump on, not jump, can you? No. What have I done here? There we go. Oh, I must have been crouching. Right, hang on. Hang on. Not fast travel to that. Well, I've pressed something that stopped me running. So I can't run now for some reason. Okay, right. So these are the scenarios that I'd done in TSW4 and they came over. So let's have a quick look at this one here, that's only half an hour. And then I'll be done for the night until tomorrow morning. But I'll be back on it again tomorrow morning because I'm off tomorrow. So welcome to Barstow Yard. Your task as Carmen is to do a routine inspection on trains leaving Barstow. Train M Black and 106A is ready for inspection, which is where? There. Is this just an inspection? I'm not getting any... Got to get on the side. Let's on the side. Bastard. Lock the bolts on the box car. Have I picked the right shit one to do here? Is this all this is? Man, you could go all the way up here if we get round. That's some power there, look at that. Look how long this is. He's got to be fair, Rogan, he's for first week's easy because he's just got a lot of learning stuff to take in. Or the induction. But I've told him now it's time to get your big boy pants on, because now you're out in the real world now, and you've got to kind of try not blow this, because he's been handed a really good opportunity here in the job that he wanted, rather than getting to the point where we were kind of thinking we're just going to have to throw you into any job at this rate, because the ideal job that you want for the time being isn't out there. But the lad's done good so far. How long this is still going? My God. At least the handbrake on, yeah, okay. Oh right, so that a faulty car or something was that then? They're animals, these are, aren't they? Beasts of machines, they are. I'm going to do it on foot, just to keep the immersion. I'm going to do it on foot. Boots on ground and all that. Seeing as this scenario has demanded so much manual labour from me. And climb aboard. This just makes me want to watch Unstoppable again. Love that film, and I've seen it so many times. Tony Scott as well. I was gutted when we lost him, you know, because I used to love his films. His films were just proper, not to come across as like sexist or anyway, but his films were proper boys and men's films, weren't they? Proper Hollywood action, no holds barred, flashy camera stuff. Insert the reverser handle. Oh, freight, 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 freight. And the shadow being cast because of the low sun. Look at that. Long shadows. So I've got a couple to them. Junctions, oh the junction, no the junctions need switching there. I think that's alright, okay. Where's my reverser? So on couple 60 vehicles. Come on, let me uncouple. See you later, Rogan. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I'm probably going to call it after I've done this one. I almost don't feel like I'm on the right line here, you know. Once I've got back into it, I think I should have done some switching somewhere. And I'm going to go through red light and fail. I wasn't on the right line. Pillock. Oh, I'm not going to try that again. That is me done. That is me done, folks. But learning curve, innit? Learning curve to be pay more attention. When it doesn't fully hold your hand, which I don't mind, you've got to have your wits about you a little bit more. To look out for these kind of things. But yeah, that, guys, is me done until tomorrow morning. So. Yeah, no. Unbelievable. As soon as I got close, I'm like, I'm on the wrong line. And not only on the wrong line, oh shit, there's a red. Right, just looking briefly, there's no one I can really throw a raid across to be honest. So I'm just going to knock it on the head as is. So, if you're around tomorrow, anyone, I'll catch you in the morning. Whether you be working and lurking, or just lurking while doing other jobs, hopefully I'll catch you around. Other than that, take care all. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hi all.